Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mike Marlboro from Wallet Reset, and I want to welcome you guys back. And today we're going to talk about how to start an online business in 3 hours or less. Okay, so I just want to tell you guys before we get into this why it's important to do it fast. Okay, the thing is, when I first started out, I had an issue with I'm going to start a blog, or I found the longest way that it would ever take to make money online. And the problem with that is that money loves speed. I don't know if you've ever heard anybody say that before, but it's absolutely true. Money loves speed. And the reason why is because with speed, you don't lose momentum and you don't lose motivation. And if you lose either of those while you're trying to start a business, especially your first few, because you haven't really developed the mindset yet typically to just outlast. So if you haven't done it before and you don't start fast, typically you quit. And you quit like literally while you're doing the right things. So in order to avoid that, you start fast. I actually have a friend that I helped, just to tell you a quick story. I helped him about a year or so ago. He does a Facebook Live video like every couple nights or whatever, and I was like, this is pretty cool. I want to help him out to see if he can make a little bit of money off of this. And obviously I had no idea if it would work or not, but so I built the site for him, and I found a way to create little products or whatever, and we were setting up an e-commerce site, right? And so I showed it to him. He was hyped. He was like, oh crap, this is awesome, right? He didn't say crap, but he was like, man, this is awesome. So he immediately, because he knows how to use Photoshop, and a lot of these places that I use, they use Photoshop and stuff like that to essentially create their product. So what he did is he just went all out and created like 100 products within a week while he's still doing the live shows at nights, and he's super excited, and he's built up like all of this, like what's going to happen. And he makes $300 the first time he drops his link. He makes about $300, and immediately, because of how much work he put into it, he loses sight of the value of what just happened, right? And so ultimately what you have to understand is that this is not a get rich quick, right? It's not something that you're going to immediately make $100,000, and you should have realistic expectations. But in order to benefit from this, you have to start fast. And if you don't start fast, it's kind of like launching a rocket. You're not going to get off the ground unless everything is done quickly and you're taking action immediately. Okay? So now let's dive into how to actually do this, right? How do you start a business within 3 hours or less? Well, the first thing you can do is you can outsource it, okay? So outsourcing, of course, costs money. The good thing, though, about outsourcing is that you don't yourself personally feel the stress of having to do all the technical work, having to set up all the stuff, all the moving parts, right? And if you don't have to set up all the moving parts, it just makes things that much easier. One of the sites that I really primarily use is Upwork.com. Upwork essentially lets you hire people that you know have done the work before, that have good results, and they tend to be a little bit more professional, especially when there's a lot of work to be done, like building a website. For things that are like lower, you need them a lot more, but they also don't necessarily take you a lot of time. A site like Fiverr can help, especially if you're getting something done, like having Instagram images made, or just stuff like that. You don't want to necessarily have somebody make your site from Fiverr. Number two, right, is you can buy a software that will help you get your website set up. Now, you have to be careful about this, and this still costs money, right? But what you have to be careful about is the fact that some people that own these softwares, they build softwares that aren't actually good for you, the user, right? And a lot of times this is like blogging software, stuff like that. So I'll just tell you the ones that I have personally used that work well. All right, so you have ClickFunnels, right? ClickFunnels allows you to set up your site very, very quickly. And it's basically built for people who are using this to promote products, right? And then also Kartra. I actually personally use Kartra, and I recommend Kartra because Kartra, I'd probably be sitting here for like 20 minutes telling you all the benefits of Kartra. You should use Kartra. Kartra has a $1 trial. ClickFunnels has a free trial, I think, and they're both, I think, 2 weeks. So yeah, there's that. Number 3 is you can do a DIY, right? So DIY it's very inexpensive, but obviously all of the tech work is on your shoulders. And if you're just not a techie, I'm not a techie, I hate tech work, but I had to learn it because when I was learning how to set up businesses online, there was no other way to do it. You just had to do it yourself. So I had to learn the tech stuff, unfortunately. But it takes a lot longer. There's a lot more work. You can still do it fast, but it requires you to sit and do it and have a considerable amount of time to just focus. And it's not fun. So you have the option to do that. Now also, I have something special called Starters Formula. So Starters Formula is basically my formula that I use to go from absolutely nothing but an idea, and then at the end of it, I have a business. And it's a step-by-step course that I put together. And you can get it right now for free, right, for a short period of time. And it's just going to show you how to build your first residual income business. So if that sounds like something good to you, I want you to go ahead and click the link in the description below. All right, and go ahead and get signed up. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully this has helped some of you guys out. Leave a comment if you have any questions or anything that didn't make sense, or if you just need some resources. Also, make sure you subscribe to Wallet Reset because I'm going to be dropping even more videos like this one. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.